Okay, good evening folks. Welcome along to our Ray White's en route here for Ellerslie. Melba Cafe is the cafe we're currently in. A great little environment for us to be able to hold the auctions here right at the heart of Ellerslie, but most of the offerings for us here today outside of the suburb. We sit in Panmure and also East Tamaki, and our team obviously representing those over the course of the campaign, doing wonderful work. Over the course, the details provided for your bidding, they have been detailed in respect to how we're expected to bid and buy here today. Cash and unconditional as your purchase. Our agents, they're dotted throughout the room. You're welcome to approach us at any time. Obviously, the details and the documentation is on the desk at the rear there if you wanted to refresh yourself on that. But we wish you all the very best in your endeavours to be able to purchase this evening. For those that are waiting to be able to purchase the properties conditionally post-auction, I would wish you all the very best. Those that are here today unconditionally, however, we give you that 15-minute head start to get yourself in a position to secure the property cash and unconditionally. Folks, my name is Tim O'Doon from Apollo Auctions. Good to be here assisting the team in their endeavours to sell for our owners today. I would like to thank our owners for entrusting us with the properties over the last couple of weeks. They've been great ones to have marketed, and at the moment's time, your chance to be able to raise your hands and to bid. Folks, what I do is I run you through the unconditional terms. Each of your contracts will have been displayed over the last couple of weeks with terms and conditions for your bidding. They will all look like the document that I hold in my hand here. Each of those documents will have been detailed with a physical address and also legal description. The list of channels will have been noted there for you as well. And if there are any exclusions from that list of channels, will be noted down on the documentation for you. Settlement date is the day that you're able to move in and enjoy those properties. And I'll note those as we progress there as well. There is a late settlement interest charge which will only be charged in the event that you didn't settle on time or the agreed date as stipulated. Further terms of sale, if there's anything we'd need to let you know about those properties, it'll be in the further terms of sale part of that document. Those clauses added, you need to be well aware of, but I believe that both of the contracts here, nice and squeaky clean, a good cash, clean and unconditional contract for you to transact under here this evening. Both of the properties tonight have reserve prices on them. That gives me an authority to be able to sell at that level if I can reach it. If we don't reach it, I pause or do negotiate with our top bidder. The owner does reserve the right to be able to withdraw their property from sale and not declare that reserve price. And what that simply means, folks, is that it's up to the owner's election, but in that negotiation phase, backwards and forwards, there is an opportunity for them to sell it exclusively to that buyer. But very simply here today, be in front of the bidding at all times, and that obviously puts you in that strong seat to make sure you have that discussion. If indeed we have met the reserve and we put it on the market, we say 1, 2, 3 will be the highest bidder from that point on, will be the successful purchaser. Folks, if we did buy today, we'll sign the documentation, deposit 10% of that purchase price, let your GST status be known as well. Your bidding's all inclusive of GST here today, nothing payable on top of that purchase price, and in that respect, we wish you all the very best under those terms. There is one last thing that I might do. It's called a vendor bid. Vendor bids are only ever used to protect our owners' interests. We don't use it to outbid the marketplace. That wouldn't make sense. But in the event that we did use that vendor bid, I'll call it as such, and you would need to just bid above that level to have a discussion with the owner. Folks, we wish you all the very best again. Great terms for you to bid under, and great chances to be able to secure 2 wonderful properties for your consideration here this evening. Well, folks, our first on the order is a property at 7 Valley Bay Road in East Tamaki, and Samuel Young and Glenn Young have been in charge of the marketing over the last couple of weeks. A dynamic team and a wonderful position. They sell To our owner, we'd like to thank him for entrusting us with the property. It's been a great one too. Had an architect. Folks, I'll take you through your terms under which you'll bid and buy here today. 7 Valley Bay Road in East Tamaki is a freehold estate. It sits on a 700 square metre site, so plenty of space available to you. Lot 89 and deposited plan 202712. Your record of title is NA131C folio 194. Your list of chattels remain unchanged as per your documentation. They are extensive in the list, and the settlement date set down for you 18th of November 2020. That's the day you'll be able to take possession of the property, unless you had varied that prior to your bidding here this evening. Further terms of sale, clauses 22 through to 26. There is nothing that will stand in your way in the clauses there, just standard additions to documentation, making sure you've had legal advice if you are an overseas investor that you've made that declaration. And obviously in relation to COVID, if there was a bit of a change in the air in that respect, back to levels which we couldn't transact properly, it makes it a little bit difficult. So just those in place there to protect you, but again, nothing in respect to the property itself. A great clean cash, unconditional contract to transact under. We look through the property for the last time. Up on screen, it is everything that many are after, that single level construction, the brick on the outside there as well, and a lovely single level, section for you with superb flow through to that backyard. As you can see through, plenty of space in each of the rooms, a very sizable master bedroom there for you, and just a home that is ready to move into and thoroughly enjoy. That space alone in the upcoming summer months is going to be superb. Great indoor-outdoor flow to your backyard there for you as well. A sizable kitchen with your breakfast bar set up, and a lovely home ready for the lucky buyer among you. Great street presence, as we can see as well, and I'm told you're in a wonderful neighbourhood there in that East Tamaki location. Now, in terms of East Tamaki, the proximity to Botany Town Centre, Manukau City, the main arterial routes, it is all just right at your doorstep, and a great chance for us to be able to secure it here cash and unconditionally this evening. Phone bidders on this one, guys, a couple? Yep. Thank you. So we are in your court by as an opening bidder offer to start us away on this one. A number to see us kick it off. It's totally up to you. Welcome on the phone if you would like it, or in room. A number to start us. Where do we see it? It's be a long night. The longest I waited was an hour. I won that one. Someone's got to kick us off here today. Doesn't matter if it's cheeky and low. We've got to start it somewhere. Opening bid, $1 million. $1 million now right hand side. So $1 million we started in your favour there on the phone. At $1 million we take it north over and above at $1.50 to raise. At a $1 million offer. At $1 million we chance back here at $1.50 to take it. Calling back first call at $1.50 is here now centre. At $1.50 and new interest here in the centre, we call back at 1.1 to go from here. At $1.50 to bid. At $1.50 do we go 1.1 to take it? First call then at $1.50. Second opportunity at $1.50 to bid here. Third and the final call at $1.1. The race here just before you, so you need a quicker up. At 1.1 the bid here is at 115 to go with you. 115 takes us now right hand side. Now 1.2 would be yours at the rest or here. At 1.2 to go. Another 50. Needs to be 50. At 1,150,000, another 50 takes us to 1.2. Your bid. That'll be going backwards. $1,150,000 is here. Now 1.2 to go from here if you'd like it. At 1,150,000 at 1.2 we have. At 1.2 the bid now centre. At $1,200,000. Again your chance over and above. Do we go 50, sir? At 1.2 the call is here. At 1.2 and 50, 1 1/4 now centre. At $1,250,000. 20 on top, happy with it, so 270s out there at $1,270,000. Is it 90, guys? We move north at 1,290 at $1,290,000. At 1.29 at 1.3 next number at 1,003 at 1.3 the bid now to our right hand side at 1.3 in the bid at 1.331 back in at $1,310,000 in the rear at 1.310 and back at 20 at 320 is your bid at $1,320,000. Good buying in this location at 1.320 the call now, chance here at 3.30 to go at 3.30 back in at $1,330,000. Is it 40 or 50, sir? At $1,330,000 again back to the rear at $1,330,000 and 40 at 1,340 at $1,340,000 out there at 1,340 is it back at 50 at $1,340,000. I call it first chance with you. Second call at 1.50 at 350 leads back at 60 at $1,360,000 now to the right at 1,360 is at 70, sir, or straight to 1.4 at $1,360,000 and with you, sir. At 1,360 going, sir, first and at 70 it is back at 80 at $1,380,000. I can always rely on you, sir. It's nice to see. 380 brings me back at 90 at 390. Is it 4 here or 4 here? 390 is your bid, sir, at the back at $1,390,000. 4 at 1.4 the bid now centre at $1,400,000. Is it another 10, sir? At 1.4 the call. Plenty of time to think about it. First call at $1,400,000. Is it 10 to go, sir? Second a chance at $1,400,000. The bid here. Third at 10 at 410 at $1,410 at 1.41 on the bid back at 4.2 to go at $1,410,000. Solid single level. Where do we go? 420 at 420 at $1,420,000. Back at 30 if you'd like it. At $1,420,000. Is it 5? First call at $1,420,000 at the rear. Second before it goes at $1,420,000. Third back in 30 at 4.3. 4.4 or 4.5. Your bid, thank you, at $1,430,000 out there at $1,430,000. Your bid at 1.43 and the bid back at 4.4 if you'd like it, sir. At $1,430,000. Here we go. 3 times only. First call. Second, letting it go. Back in at 4.4 at $1,440,000 out there. At 1.44 in the call. At $1,444,000. And back to you. 50. 5,000 at 4.45 at $1,445,000. Now 1.445 leads the way, sir. Where do we go? Chance here at 4.50. First call at 4.45 your bid. Second, back in at 4.50 at 1.45 we lead the way to the rear. At $1,450,000 invite you back at 5 on top, or is it 60? At $1,450,000 we are. 4.5 back at 4.60 maybe. 455? Thought so. So $455,000 now at 455 and 460 to bring you back, sir. At $1,455,000 the bid now. 60, 460. At $1,460,000. On today's interest rates, why not? At $1,460,000 now leads the way to the rear at 1.46. 148, a nice number at $1,480,000 out bid now at 1.48, leading the way back at the 5 on tops, perhaps, sir, or 10. We can go straight to 1.5, that would maybe be strategic. First call at 1.48, second before we go at $1,480,000. Third, final, 10 back at 90. Nice to see you again, sir. So $1,490,000 now at 149. At 149, the call, where do we go? At $1,490,000. Man, just think, the more you spend, the more it's worth. Works every time at $1,490,000. Is it 5? 10 at 1.5. Good bid. So 1.5 we now lead the way. Just 1.5 if you want to cut it down to easy numbers. At $1,500,000 the call. At 1.5 the bid back, 10 to move from here. At $1,500,000 we are. At $1,500,000, happy to miss it, sir. We call it away first chance. Back at 10. 8 on top at 508. Thank you. At $508,000 now leads the way. 18 maybe the natural retort, but at 508, or is it 16? I don't mind. At $1,508,000 and with you. At $1,508 I go. First chance at $1,508,000. Second before it goes at $1,508. 1,000, here we go, brick by brick, at $1,509,000 and back in, at 1,509 and 510 to go, sir, at $1,509,000, I call it in the favour here, centre, at $1,509, the first chance, second, back in at 10, your bid, sir, 510, $1,514,000 the bid. At 114, at $1,514,000, what do you say? One on top to go perhaps. At $1,514,000, it's to the rear. A chance with one, it takes you to 15. One? One? $1,000. You'll spend that on a good night out, guaranteed. At $1,514,000. Mainly with sand. At $1,514,000. We might see some instructions from the owner actually if we can. At $1,514,000 the bids. We sell, we're on the market here, so $1,514,000, sir, you lead the way, all the very best to you, you hold the keys. You'll look back in 5 years' time and say you bought this very, very well, folks. You can't miss it. $1,514,000 is at the rear at $1,514,000. I call it away, I sell it away, nothing further. First chance at $1,514,000, the bid back. Second call at $1,514,000. Third, are we bidding? Third, our final at $1,514,000. I've sold your house before, so I don't know if you remember, but the time that you bid for that house, no, you bought, didn't you? And then I remember you will have sold it later, you would have made a good amount of money. So you've got to buy this one, sir. $1,514,000 is in the rear. Consider it a lucky omen that I'm here today at $1,514,000. That was nearly 10 years ago, sir. Would you believe it? $1,514,000 is at the rear, we call it away. First chance. A second before we sell it at $1,514,000. Third, our final at $1,514,000. Sir, I do sell it away with nothing further. I'll be calling for more money, I hope so. Not talking about dinner, that's the main thing. At $514,000. Sir, I do need to do this. We thank you for your offer. Nothing further, I do sell to you. You can give this man 30 seconds to come up with an answer from the bank or the wife. Or the same thing. At $1,514,000, it's at the rear. I call it away here. Chance for you. I sell it with nothing more. 514 is our bids. We go then. First call. Second before it sells at 514. Bidding. Third, our final at $1,514,000 all out. Thank you then. We sell away at $1,514,000. We'll bid. Sell it. Sell it. So, well done. Congratulations. Good luck. Well done, Samuel, and well done, Glenn, on the great result there. Well done to our owner. Congratulations to our purchase. Thanks to well number 2, just to run it.
Thank you.
whittle the crowd down a little bit. You get to be able to eye your enemy here today. We take it through your second offering, 57A Kings Road in Panua. A wonderful position, as we know, an area that continues to see great appreciation. And a chance to be able to secure a lovely home here with great entertaining at the rear there as well for the upcoming warmer months. Pat Douglas has been in charge over the last couple of weeks. Pat is to the right hand side, just behind the post. As always, a great job on campaign, very detailed in her approach and very friendly and approachable as well. So a great agent in charge. Over the last couple of weeks, the documentation provided I will run through 57A Kings Road in Panua. It's a cross-lease freehold estate. It sits on a half share of 870 square metres. Lot 3, deposited plan 21597. Your record of title is NA103A folio 140. Flat 2 also deposited plan 168941, and also subject to the leases and land covenants and leases C883273.3 and C883273.4. None of which you'll ever have to remember ever again. The vacant possession is set down for you, the settlement date is set down for you the 9th of November 2020, unless you agreed otherwise in writing. The interest rate charged there for late settlement is 12% per annum. Further terms of sale are nice and clear. Just a little note that you've received your LIM documentation, and just a detail that you are that's passed over of that information. The legal advice, registered interests, Overseas Investment Act, nothing you need to worry about with respect to our contract today. A great clean cash and unconditional contract. Your chattels, they do include the extractor fan, the garden shed, the gas bottle, household keys, the HRV system, Sky TV aerial, the solar lights, the underfloor heating, and the bathroom is all included for you. So really nice extended chattels list there for you to take over. Folks, all other terms, they're as standard, a great contract for you and a lovely home. Let's take a look through for the last time. Well, look at that deck. Obviously a great chance to be able to secure this one with superb flow through the outdoor area. The summer months again will be superb, and as you can see, a home that is set up for growth into the future. Neat and tidy in its setup and low maintenance in many respects. Through this one, you can see the flow through to the kitchen there. Right look through from the entertaining space is always a nice addition to a home. Level and good size throughout all of the bedrooms and bathroom and living areas. As you can see, the open flow there, good sized kitchen as well, looking through to your back garden. You can see the garden shed there all set up there nicely as well. This home is well positioned. Now, Panua as an area continues to see great growth. Obviously, we've seen infrastructure developments there in the most recent years, but Panua becoming more and more central. This area is only really going to appreciate, particularly in Kings Road, one of those well sought after streets. So we're getting to a chance to be able to secure it here, cash and unconditionally. Again, we ask for your opening bids to kick us away on this one. Don't mind about the start figure, more about the end. I won't vendor a bid to start. I'll leave it with you guys. You will get a buy. Where do we start? 900 starts at the rear, so $900,000. You heard them at 900. We take it back at a 9.25 bid, maybe 925 from here. At $900,000 out bid to the right hand side. At 900 on the phone, I call it here 3 times. First call at 900, do I pause and have a chat? Second call at $900,000. 25 brings you into the interest now. At 925, I bid back 50, I would like it. At 925, was in your hand about to raise. At 975, I will be at 950, so at 950,000, you can take it back at 975 if you like it. At 950, 975 is here. At 975 now leads our way. At $975,000, well worth a mil, the bid now surfacing to the right hand. At $1,025,000 to move. At $1,000,025 if we'd like it back. $1 million the call, again 3 times the offer at $1 million with you there right hand side. Second call at $1 million, we move north and again Third and final time at $1 million we are. Nothing further from here. We pause, we have a discussion at $1 million. At $1 million bid. Again, I pull it away. Nothing further from here. I'm going to have that check. Do remember I can negotiate and come back and announce it as sold. I don't want to be in that position for you and see you miss it. So at $1 million, 10,000 it raises at 10. At $1,010,000 the bid now. At $1,010,000 we say 20 if you'd like it back there on the phone. 20 and easily done too. At $1,020,000 our bid now. 30 to move. At $1,020,000 the call now. 30 is inserted, I'll write you back. 30 comes back on the race. At $1,030,000 and 40 if you'd like it. At $1,030,000, 40 back in, so the $1,040,000's out there. At $1,040,000 and $1,050,000 bid to take us back. At $1,040,000, nothing further we discuss. Our first call at $1,040,000. Second before we go at $1,040,000's bids. Third and our final chance, 50 back at $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000, do we say 60 or straight to 1.1? At $1,050,000 the bid now. At $1,050,000, do we say 60? I call it now with you, sir, in your favour. First chance at $1,050,000. 60 it is. So at $1,060,000, offer you the chance back. Is it 5 or 10 to race from here, guys? At $1,060,000's call now to our rights. Once we go at $1,060,000. 5 at 6.5. And meets your bid at 70. 70's now the offer. 71 back in. 71 for fun. 75 the rate. 76 back in. 4 on top takes us to 80 if you'd like it back. At $1,076,000 the call. Fourth call. Second the offering at $1,076,000. Do we go there? $1,000,000. 1,000. 77. 78 or 80, guys. Your call. Go with strength. At $1,077,000 the bid now to the right hand. 3 takes us to 80 if you'd like to move there. Your call. At $1,077,000 the bid now to our right hand side. Take it away. First call and with you. Second the opportunity. The $1,077,000. 8 or 80. 80. Strong there. So the little 80 puts them in front. Now when there's a bit of hesitation like this, it's always good to go for the bigger bid. At $1,081,000. Guys, if it's 8.5, I'd go there first. At $1,081,000 the bid now to our right hand side. At $1,081,000. Again, I call it. I do offer the 1, but I'd take a 5. First call at $1,081,000. Second, before it goes, again, that discussion.
1,000.
5.
1,000.
1,082. We offer the 3 if they like it. $1,082,000 the bid now to the right hand. At $1,082,000, I call it away and take it away. First chance, 85 the bids. We're in the 80s. It's a good time. At $1,085,000, 86 to take us back.
1,000.
1,086. I was born in that year. $1,086,000. I call it now, and with you, sir, in $1,086,000, we take it back at 87. First, I go then for the second at $1,086,000. Third, 1,000 at 7. 88 sounds nice. Going in, first call. Happy with it. Let's play with the half. So 1,087,500. And 88 would be next. Sounds like we might need to put the T on. Be here a while at 1,087,500. 88. Once then, before it goes, and with you, sir, 588.
500.
Back at 88.5. 89 or straight to 90.
500.
It's easy when it's $500. 89.
90.
90 back in. So the $1,090,000's bid now. I feel like in this position, again, you'll look back in 10 years' time and say you bought very well. One on top at 91. 91 leads. We call away. First chance. Seconds, 500s, 91 and a half now. At a 91 and a half bid. We take it back at 92. 92 the bottom, 500, 92 and a half. 93. 93 the bid. On the phone at a mil 93, we call it back. Is it 95, guys? First ball, 500, then at 93 and a half.
500.
94, 500s. 94 and a half is our bid. 500s.
500.
I shouldn't ask. 95, 500s.
500.
500 makes 96. 96 the bid to the right hand side. 96 and a half to move, would like it. With you there, Phil, at 96, I call first chance.
500.
500 on top at 96 and a half. 96 and change makes 97 next offer.
500.
It is 97.
1,000.
5,000?
1,000.
Okay, that's good. Finally. Okay, here we go. So 99, and the next number would be 1.1. If they like it back, nothing further, I talk to 1,099,000.
1,000.
1,000 at 1.1.
500.
500s. 100 and a half.
1.1.
1.1 and a half is already here. Sorry? 1.1 was your bid and a half. You taking it back?
That was 1,100,000.
And a half. Sorry, your half was your lead. Sorry, we're just looking up on the numbers on the side here. So 1,100,000 and a half your bid. It takes it back at 101 next bid. Thank you, sir. Just 1 second. It's always hard to write the 500 on top of that number, it's quite confusing. So here we go, at $1,100,500. Now 101 is your next number. Let's just drop the 1 million on the front, it makes it super easy. So 101 would be the next. Plenty of time to do so, nothing further, I have a chance.
101.
101, we're back in the saddle, so 101 the call. At 101, where do we go? At $1,101,000 to the right hand side. I call it now, first chance, 101. Second again. Third, last guys at 101, are we bidding? We can play the 500 game if you'd like to, it's there for you. I'd go big and bold if I were you, but I'll always suggest that. It's always a good strategy.
500.
500, happy with it then, at 101 and a half. 1.101,500 is the bid.
We're just getting the numbers right.
Yeah, no worries. All I ask is $500. 101, 500 currently leads. Anyone can jump into the mix if they like it. 101, 500. Your bid, sir. I called it 3 times, nothing further. Let's have a chat. First,
500.
102 now leads. 102. 102 and a half to take us. No, it's not just yet. need to have a chat to get to that stage. At 102, the bid. Okay, so 102, the bid to the right-hand side. Nothing further. I pause. We have a chat to them. We will need to talk to our owner just outside here. We'll be back to you shortly to sir. Think about the position. I'm going to be straight back to you. If there's anyone else wanting to jump into the mix, do let us know. Thank you. Thanks for your patience. Obviously, some discussions there between the highest bidder and our owner. The raise of that 102, it's still at that level, and we're going to be putting it on the market at that level as well. We are selling it here tonight with nothing further. So 1,102,000 is our bids. We call it away here 3 times. We give you a chance to raise a bit over and above. Now, for $1,000 on today's interest rates, it costs you $25 a year for 1,000. So here we go. We sell it with nothing further. Bid if we would like to. At 1,102, the bid though it sells here.
500.
Back on top. 102, 500, and again a chance at 103 if they'd like it back there. Phil, first call. 102, 500.
500.
500. 500 at 335. 103, 500 and 4.
500.
45. 104, 500 the bid now. 105 would be next, and we sell it away with nothing further at 1,104,500.
500.
105. 105 and plenty of time, sir, at $1,105,000. Kings Road, strong position, 5 and 500, 6 if they'd like it back. 105 and change here to the right hand. 106. $1,106,000 to call. 106. Consider the position. I do sell it away here at 1,106,000. Kings Road, very strong. Second call. Their bid, 106. Third, our final at $1,106,000. I do sell at the rear here with Phil on the phone. Is it 500 bucks?
500.
500 at 106.5 now leads. At 1,106.5.
500.
107. 107 our bid. So you take it to 1,110,000 and just call it a day, guys. And if they bid, they pay more, you lose nothing. $1,107,000 currently. That's $3,000 away. For $3,000, if you won it, I'm sure you'd be happy. You'll hate me today, love me tomorrow. Guarantee it. $1,107,000 our bids.
500.
500 on top of 1,107.5. 107.5 now leads to the right-hand side. Out of the flame bidder's hands, we call it in with you, sir.
500.
108's. 108's our bids. 111, sir, perhaps.
500.
Okay, at $1,108,500, our bid now to the right. 109 would be next. Call it. First John, 109. Okay, well at $1,109,000 I sell it here, not 500 for fun. First call at $1,109,000. Your bids, second a chance, and on the phone we sell it away here. Third, our final at $1,109,000. Buy the one you want, guys, at $1,109,000.
500.
500 at 109.5. The bid now to the right. Triple one to move. It takes us to $1,110,000. Our first caller with you. Second before it sells at 109,500. Third,
500.
back in at 1,110,000. Thanks for trying at $1,110,000. I'll give you 3 calls just in case you change your mind. But $1,110,000. We've said no a few times. I'll give you a chance with 500. First call at 111 our offer. Second, before we sell at $1,110,000. Third, our final at $1,110,000. We are. Nothing further. Quadruple one, maybe. Nothing further, guys. Thank you. We sell. Sell it. Sell it. So, well done on the phone. Congratulations. So, we want to come up, guys, and guarantee you. Thanks for going. See you again. Thanks for going. See you here. Hey, thanks so much for coming along. We look forward to seeing you again. If you're looking for a house or looking to sell, come and have a chat. We'll see you again. Thank you.
So we see right here, this